Hello friends, this is Manpreet from a Nursing Scope. Hope you all are doing well. So this video is specifically for those who are going to appear for NORCET AIIMS 2020. So basically in this video, I'm going to start with the 25 golden scopes or points from the subject medical surgical nursing, and this is the part 1 of a series. So do watch the video till the end and subscribe the channel if you have not subscribed yet, so that you don't miss the future notifications. So without wasting more time, let's begin with 25 golden scopes or points for NORCET AIIMS 2020. And here is the first point. In chronic gastritis, the patient is at increased risk of developing vitamin B12 deficiency. So we all know in case of chronic gastritis, the source of an intrinsic factor is lost, which result in incomplete absorption of vitamin B12 or pernicious anemia. So earliest indicator of increased ICP is altered LOC, altered level of consciousness. So it is manifested by mental status changes. So the earliest indicator of increased ICP is the altered LOC. The later sign of increased ICP is increased systolic BP, widened pulse pressure and slow heart rate, means bradycardia. So these three are also known as Cushing triad of increased ICP. So the many times the questions are asked on this topic, like early signs of increased ICP, later sign of increased ICP, or they can ask about normal value of ICP. So normal value of ICP is 5 to 15 mm of mercury. So moving to our next point. The top priority in case of burns for first 24 hours is fluid resuscitation. So fluid replacement is the first priority in case of burns. And the formula used for fluid replacement for first 24 hours is Parkland formula. And in case of burns, the diet recommended is high caloric and high protein diet. So we have to encourage the patient to follow the diet high in calories and proteins, as this promote the wound healing and also minimize the risk of complications. Digoxin should be held if the apical pulse is lower than 60 beats per minute. So it's very important to monitor the apical pulse for 1 full minute before administering the dose and withhold the dose if the pulse is less than 60 beats per minute. And the normal serum digoxin level is 0.5 to 2 nanogram per ml. This is a factual information but very important from examination point of view. So the next golden scoop is Allen test is performed for ABG analysis. So in the Allen test we check the 5 things, and these are the pH level, partial pressure of carbon dioxide, partial pressure of oxygen, bicarbonates level and oxygen saturation. And the name of the test to perform the ABG analysis is the Allen test. Next golden scoop is gag reflex must return before feeding the client with CVA. So 50% of the stroke patient suffer from dysphagia. So it's very important to check the gag reflex before feeding the patient, so that to prevent the risk of aspiration. So next is facial palsy, is also known as Bell's palsy, and this happened due to the damage to 7th cranial nerve. And rapid loss of blood or body fluids leads to the hypovolemic shock. It is a life-threatening condition. And the most common type of kidney stones are the calcium stones. Next golden scope, eyeglass to correct myopia is concave lens, and the eyeglasses to correct hypermetropia is convex lens. So next golden scoop is the lumbar puncture is contraindicated in increased ICP because the rapid decrease in pressure in the CSF around spinal cord leads to the brain herniation. So this is the reason why lumbar puncture is not indicated in increased ICP. So next point is myasthenia gravis is caused by destruction of acetylcholine receptors and Ptosis and diplopia are the early signs of myasthenia gravis. So next golden scoop is the Parkinson disease is caused by degeneration of neurons in substantia nigra, which produces the dopamine. So the Parkinson disease is associated with dopamine deficiency and myasthenia gravis is associated with acetylcholine deficiency. So moving to our next golden scoop, the multiple sclerosis is caused by loss of the myelin sheath, and myelin sheath is the protective covering around the axons. So next golden scoop is when suctioning the trachea, the suction should be applied maximum for 10 seconds at a time so that to minimize the risk of hypoxia. So the suction pressure is regulated at 80 to 120 mm of mercury when suctioning the trachea. So moving to next golden scoop, the normal IOP, that is intraocular pressure, is 10 to 21 mm of mercury. So it is a factual information but very important for examination point of view. So this intraocular pressure is the aqueous humor pressure or force exerted on the anterior eye area. So moving to the last golden point of today's video, the autonomic dysreflexia is most commonly seen with the spinal cord injury at T6 level or above. Okay friends, so that's all about the today's scoops. So hope you like the content, and if you like the content then please like and share it with your friends so that the maximum people get the benefit from this series. So we'll see you in the next video very soon. So till that time, stay tuned, stay safe. Thank you.